Welcome to Never Too Old, a Star Wars Unlimited podcast.
Welcome back. All the cards for the new set, Secrets of Power, have been released. All the new leaders have been released. We'll take a look at them today, rank them very quickly in the order that I'm kind of most excited to play them or think how strong they are. We'll also take a deeper look at one of the new leaders in Colonel Yularen, or try out a new deck, the Command Villainy leader that plays like a lot like the old Leia. But first, I think it's episode 25, and in celebration,
May the Force be with you.
I have 2 Carbonite Boosters, and we will do the following. And yes, they are Jump to Lightspeed Carbonite Boosters. I don't know why. I just did not check when I bought them. I mean, they're Jump to Lightspeed Carbonite Booster, whatever. But the game is going to be the same. I'll open one. You will see what cards are in there. You get to win either one of the cards or the other booster pack or Carbonite Booster. I'll open them after I've opened them. You can comment on the video. I think I'll upload the video on the 20th of October. You get 1 week. So until the 27th of October, you get to comment what card do you want to win. Or do you want the booster pack? I will at the end of the 27th of October, I will pick a comment randomly and send the card or the booster pack to that person. I'm excited to try this out. I feel like I want to see what happens when I open a showcase or a serialized. If I'm like really sad that I lose on it, or am I happy to like give away a serialized or a showcase on the stream? I'm happy that I don't see what's in the second booster, I guess, what I'm missing out on. So anyway, let's try it. But like we said, yeah, they're Jump to Lightspeed. I don't know. They're not cheaper either, so I don't know why I bought those. I did not check. Oh, there you go. It's already not a showcase, sadly. We have Admiral Piet. I guess nobody will pick that one. We have a foil Dagger Squadron Pilot. We have a foil Cloaked Star Viper. We have a foil, I mean they're all foil Crackshot, V-Wing, MC-30 Assault, a Frigate, a Hera Syndulla. I mean you can pick any one card, right? A Jam Syndulla in foil, and a Legion General Pride. Put them together again. We have a Chimera, sadly not tier 4, not serialized. A Chimera, whatever. We have a Blues or Blade Squadron B-Wing. We have a Occupier Siege Tank. The value of the second booster pack is increasing, I guess. It's not the best. Carbonite so far. Apology accepted, but there's still a couple of options here. We have a Hunting Aggressor. I'm sorry if the cards are not. We have a Home 1 Legendary. I mean, it's not the most expensive one. I guess still better to take the Carbonite Booster, I guess. We have the Fleet Interdictor. And we have a foil Hyperspace Rampart. I guess it's mediocre, at least one legendary. I don't know, do you want the Home 1? Or do you want any other card? Or do you want the Untouched? I mean, the other one was untouched as well. Carbonite Booster Pack. Let me know in the comments, you get a week. Yeah, again.
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you. May the best one win, I guess. I don't know. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever. You need to comment to win. There we go. So, the deck that we are playing today. Let's first hit that button, I guess.
Deck Tech.
So Colonel Yularen, I'm excited for him. I think let's just look at him first. He deploys at 5, is a 4/6, so that's similar to Leia. except that he actually attacks or has the 4 power instead of the raid 1 that Leia has. On the leader side, attack with a unit, then you may attack with another unit that costs less than it. I think that ability is better than Leia, because you don't need to play like only rebels or whatever. I think you're going to play different cost units like naturally, so I think that might be slightly better. And then on the unit side, after this dude completes an attack, you may attack with a unit that costs 4 or less, which is also nice. I mean, of course, you cannot attack with him and then with a maul or something, but I think you're more on the aggressive side of things, so I think 4 is quite enough to attack with after the attack of Yularen. So I think he's all right. The question I have with him is, does he actually work in Command Villainy, right? We don't have the explosive units that we have in Heroism Aggression, especially with the Sabine and also the Leia deck and whatnot. Does he work or does he not work? And we tried something, and let's take a look at the deck, I guess. So what should we talk about? So first, I think one of the exciting things especially is Chancellor Palpatine. Or I should start with, I guess, the Unity of Purpose. And yes, it's a double command deck, so double command Villainy deck, that creates 2 droid tokens when the leader deploys. So we are running droid manufactory, we are running Unity of Purpose, so we want to create some kind of tokens or have a lot of units on the board on the 6 resource turn in order to play Unity of Purpose, to like attack for whatever. And in this, I think there are 2 cards that support this, and I think support this even better than the Captain Rex deck does. And this is Chancellor Palpatine, right? As a plot costing 3, and when you play him and you have a leader out, and when you play him as a plot, and we're pretty much never playing him without a plot or without playing it as a plot, we create 2 spy tokens. And yes, I'm not sold on spy tokens so far. 0-2 is just like, meh, what does he do? But I mean, as tokens, when we want to play for Unity of Purpose, of course, it's great. We want to have as many tokens out there as possible. So having 3 when he paying 3 resources when he deploys, and then creating 2 battle droid tokens and 2 spies for 3 resources feels just great. And then we can still play another 2 drop, maybe like a Seasoned Fleet Admiral that still has 4 health left. So that would be great for the next turn. We can also play from the plots a Jar Jar Binks, giving +2 plus, is it +2/+2 or just +2/+0? +2/+2 to our hero, so he attacks for 6. I mean, it's fun. What's also interesting in this deck, and I don't know if it's the way to go yet, is the barrage. Like OB in these kind of decks is annoying because you don't have, or you're not always going to have the OB target on your side, like the big unit that deals them tons of damage. But having Yularen deploying as a 4/6, I think is enough to play the OB when you need it. So dealing 6 damage and then attacking for 6 as well on the 5 resource turn, I think is enough to have overwhelming barrage in there 3 times. So I think Colonel Yularen, and the same goes for Craving Power, I think is a great Craving Power and OB target because he deploys with the 4 power. And I mean, it's all true for the Knights of the Ren, the 3 cost unit that has 4/4. I think is a great unit for this deck because it's hyper aggressive. It's a big unit with 3 resources. And then other than that, we have Poggle the Lesser that just wants to create tokens. We want stuff that has at least 4 health. The Seasoned Fleet Admiral I like a lot because there's also tons of drawing going on nowadays. Maybe you get the experience. We have Villainy, just a 2-drop that has 4 health as well. The Seasoned Short Trooper is fun. We have Command, but I'm not sure we want to ramp into the 5 resource turn because we cannot play any plots and we just attack for the 4 and create just the 2 battle droids. But I mean, ramping is still great, having or playing Unity of Purpose. But we need I guess we need to finish when we play Unity of Purpose after ramping, I think. or have the leader still on the board that can finish maybe the next turn. But yeah, we are not playing any Chancellor or any Jar Jar or anything when we play Command and ramp into the leader flip. We still created 2 droids, I guess, from the deployment, which is also fine, but it kind of depends on the situation, I guess. And one unit that I want to talk about is Vice Admiral Rampart, right? Cost 4. Is 3/6, so I think that's a great stat line. 3/6 for 4 is just, I think, is amazing by itself. He survives a lot, of course. 3 attack is kind of annoying, but 6 health feels great. And then on attack, you may disclose 2 command and 1 villainy. If you do, give an experience token to each of up to 2 other units. And I think this is insane as an ability. I mean, we're always going to disclose this. Pretty much all of our cards are going to have command and villainy. We pretty much only need 2 cards in hand, and it's going to work. And just giving out two experience tokens feels great. Also, with the Yularen maybe out, attacking with the Yularen, and then immediately attacking with Rampart, giving out experiences to other units, or I mean to Yularen for the next turn maybe. But being able to attack right away, it feels amazing. I guess that's the deck. I think the most excited about, like we said, is Admiral Rampart. I think the Palpatine Jar Jar Binks combo that we have also seen from the FFG stream with the Wat on board deck feels fun. Feels like a strong, especially Palpatine. I like Palpatine and then another 2-drop unit because 2/1 is just going to die to anything. Of course, the +2/+2 is not bad, but I would rather have like a seasoned Fleet Admiral on the board other than Jar Jar Binks. But whatever. I think it's a fun deck. I think we can win some games. Probably not, I mean, the strongest. It's, I don't know. We'll see.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Oh, no, I don't have the deck copied. Let's do this. Let's play some games, I guess.
Battle deployment.
So Admiral Payet. What I thought about as well is we can always play this deck with Tarkin. I think that can be fun as well. Giving out more experience tokens and just dominating with a bunch of experienced units. I'm gonna keep this. I like the Technician and Rampart. I mean, I pretty much like everything in there. I think we're gonna 2, 3, 4. I want to play Rampart just for funsies. I mean, just for funsies. I like Rampart more than Command, I think. Let's try. Claim. Poggle the Lesser. We're not gonna play him, I don't think. Resupply is annoying, so he comes out already next turn. Question is, do we kill the Krennic or not? 2, do we need 2? We probably don't need 2. We're wasting 1 resource if we ramp here. Or we can also just play, I always feel it's late to play Poggle now. Attack with him in here, trigger. And I think we're just gonna kill him, I guess. Jar Jar. I don't know. Let's deploy. It's just... No, I don't want to play Jar Jar, I don't think. And play Rampart. What does he do? If you do exhaust an enemy unit, that unit can ready while this unit is... Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. But let's see what's happening. Well, what's happening next? I mean, I like him to be in play. But of course it sucks that he's not readying, and I'm never going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 4 is 20. That's 24, 25, 26. Let's just play it and hope. It should be enough. If he can't destroy anything, I think it's enough. Especially with the 2 resources from Rampart. And it doesn't look like he can destroy anything. He can play something for 8. The question is, do I kill Pyatt? Probably not. 8, 18, 20. I can deal 20 damage if I attack with the Rampart, if I attack Pyatt. Let's just go to base and reveal those 2. I guess give the experience token to them. I think I'm short 1 damage, is that correct? Yeah. How did I miscalculate that, or did he heal or something? When defeated, so he's doing this again. I just need 1 unit to survive, I guess. Could have claimed if my dude would ready. He's gonna, I mean, they're all gonna lose their ability, so I have to attack. Another Unity of Purpose. Did we see all 3 Unity of Purpose here? So that's annoying. Is he gonna be a 6? Just a 4. Should we just play it again? Should have probably killed him. Done. 50 experience here. Yeah. GG. Was a fun one. I think, like we said, Rampart is great. I don't want to play him again. Darth Revan. It's an interesting one. He wants to kill my dudes. My dudes have... I guess the tokens are annoying. It's gonna be easy for him to... Mulligan, probably? Ugh. Probably something like this. Probably play... Do we play Poggled? I mean, they kill every one of my units, right? It's annoying. I mean, the tokens at least. So we put Charger in there. Just attack base. Pass. I can kill his Treyas. Is he gonna attack my super laser? Probably not. Maybe though. Get experience. I don't know. I have Charger. I don't want to play Charger anyway, right? I don't want to play Poggle either. We're probably gonna play Craving on Yularen. That's okay, I guess. I mean, what should I do? Attack with that one, I guess. Here, trigger, and base, whatever. Is it gonna kill him? Probably. Deploy, battle droids. I don't want to play Jar Jar. Probably gonna kill a droid now. He can't do it twice though. Now, and I can always just play him. Give him 2 experience and deal damage to, I don't know, Taltian Assassin. And then kill him. I like that as well. I don't know what's better. He's gonna deal damage to him. And now I also kill Revan when he deploys. And I still have Craving. I don't know, not sure. But why not? You can always just attack and then play Craving later to like bait him.
It's a trap!
It's a trap. What does he do? +2/+2. Huh. I don't know. Let's do it, I guess. The question is he gonna deploy? Is he gonna... Wait, did he pass? Let's just attack. I mean, whatever. If he puts a saber on him, that's what it is. It's gonna attack for 7 to base, probably. I'll kill both of them. A barrage would be insane now. I mean, I still kill only one of them, but one of them is enough, I guess. That's crazy. I wouldn't have done it like that, but that's okay. Another 8. I mean, he needs some damage now, right? I can just do Craving again. Kill him. And play a Fleet Admiral. I don't know.
You think I'm crazy? Yes, I am. Revolution is not for the same.
It hurts. But whatever. Just attack. Initiative. So we play a Rampart and we play Sentinel. We can play that if we want to. We probably don't, but whatever. What's happening here? He probably needs to take care of the... Yep, exactly. That's okay with us. Can he take care of something? Should we just risk it and just play something? Let's do it. I mean, if they have like a power... I mean, a Maul he's playing. That's okay. I think we're fine here. So I guess we attack. We disclose both of them. I should have played Unity of Purpose first. That's the whole point of it. Great sequencing. The best. So 2, 3. I think it's still enough. If he can't get rid of the Seasoned Fleet Admiral because he has a raid 1. Yeah, that was not the best sequencing from my side, but whatever. We got there. I think why not? I don't know if Unity of Purpose is the way to go. I think we can all also just like have another deck that has also bigger units and stuff. I think it's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna create those situations where you just have to be careful if the opponent has like 2 units out and is like nearly lethal. I mean, you just have to claim or just be aware of he can attack with both of them at the same time. And I think that usually is strong. I'm excited to play him. I mean, he's not my favorite character or whatever, but I mean, let's just give him a try. So anyway, with all the new leaders out,
Medal ceremony.
let's rank them. And I'll try to do this quickly. We don't want any other 2 hours long video. But I think the new leaders are worth talking about a little bit. So first, Palpatine deploys at 7 as a 6/8. I mean, you can draw cards. I don't think there's that many strong plots in there in the new set. Deploying at 7, of course, is late. I like the drawing stuff. You know, you look at 5 cards and then you draw something. You draw a plot. I don't like that you're putting the rest of the cards on the bottom, so you're not really cycling through the deck. You see the cards that you're actually putting at the bottom. And like we said, drawing a plot doesn't seem like the best option because the plots are not that strong. I feel like putting them on top and picking the order that you want to put them on top would be way stronger. And then you deploy and you play a plot for 3 or less. I mean, like we've seen, Chancellor Palpatine is an option, but I'm not sold on him. But I don't think he's bad either. I think drawing cards is never bad, but that it has to be a plot is annoying, and you're not actually cycling through the deck, but picking 1 out of 5 and putting the rest on the bottom makes it a little bit weaker for me at least. Then second, Jabba the Hutt deploys at 5, which is great. Has a 2/8 stat line. I guess the 8 health is great. I mean, he reminds me kind of Anakin, like being able to get those crazy ass deals going, where you you deal 2 more damage when you deal damage to the base, and here you like double the damage when you survive. I like the unit ability much more. That says when another friendly unit is dealt damage and survives, you may have that unit deal that much damage to an enemy unit. Use this ability only once each round. I think, you have him out, you decide what you're attacking. I guess the opponent is not attacking your units because they're all going to die probably. You decide what traits you want to do. I think is fun. I like the leader ability a little less. Action, pay 1, a friendly damaged unit deals 1 damage to an enemy unit. If the friendly unit had 3 or more damage on it, it deals 2 damage instead. I think it's still great. I think he has a shot. I think the 2/8 stat line is annoying, but you can get some value traits going on. I think paying 1 to deal the damage is always annoying in all the ping decks or leaders. But I think he has a shot. I would put him maybe low A, high B, but let's put him for high B for now. I think he's interesting. I think especially, and you're not getting rid of him, right? As a 5 deployment leader, he's a 2/8. The 2 is annoying, yes, but you're not easily getting rid of him, except for removing him with a card. But I think he can be annoying when he's deployed. Then next we have Lama Su, deploys at 6 as a 3/7. And she just lets you play upgrades for cheaper, right? For 1 less. And then when she deployed, but you have to deal the damage to the unit. And then when she's deployed, you can play the upgrade from the discard pile, which is not bad either. I mean, you have to, which is, I guess, kind of annoying that you have to. But hey, I don't think she's aggressive like Gar Saxon is. I mean, Gar Saxon also deploys at 6, but gives more power for upgrades. And you want those upgrades to be like shields and stuff, not to have play something on a unit. And I think with the easy removal stuff that we have nowadays, maybe after rotation it's a little bit different. I have to see what kind of removal spells are actually still available after rotation. But I think it's just too easy to remove units, and you don't want to play that many upgrades on units, I feel like, usually. And she doesn't feel to be the most aggressive deck, but maybe she can be. But for now, I think I'll put her in C. I think it's just too risky to play upgrades, I feel like, right now. Then up next, we have Leia. I mean, is it interesting or not? I don't know. Pay 1. I mean, she deploys at 6 as a 4/7. I think the stat line is great. Attacking for 4 on 6 resources is okay. Is fine. It's kind of like a Snoke leader. where you pay 1 and you give an experience, and you disclose a card, and then you give an experience token to a unit that doesn't share an aspect with the aspect with the card that you're disclosing. I mean, I think it's a clunky way to give out experiences. I think all those leaders that give out experiences, and I think Obi is one of the easier ones. They haven't, like, I don't know, proven themselves to be very, very, very strong. I think they're all valid. Snoke, I think in limited is great. In Premier, I don't think he has done anything. So I'm not sold on her. I think she's fun and interesting and stuff, but I don't think it's hard to build a deck where this works. But playing under curve consistently just to give out experiences, I don't think is that strong. And again, maybe sometimes you're just not going to have the cards, and then it's not working at all. So I'm putting her in C, I guess, for now. Then next we have Satine. Satine Kreese. She deploys on 5, is a 0/8 that has a restore 4. And on the leader side, you have the ability action, heal up to 2 damage from a unit. If you do, deal that much damage to your base. Hey, I'm interested. I just don't see the win condition. I think it's going to be the Satine unit. I think you're going to mill. I think you're just going to survive forever and see what's happening. So double cunning, you're going to double vigilance. You're going to play vigilance in this, I think. Otherwise, I feel like you're not going to... I mean, you're going to play tons of sentinels. They're going to keep attacking them. You're going to heal them, deal that to base. It's just... it seems like you want to have an infinite kind of game and then outvalue them at some point later on. I don't think Vigilance Heroism has the big units that you want to play late in the game that win you the game. But I'm interested. I think B. I think for now the lowest B. I don't think she's... I mean, the possibility with her, I think, are there that she's going to end up in D or C. But I'm interested for now. I think maybe she's going to have that niche where, like decks are not going to be ready for this kind of leader. But I don't see her... It's one of those leaders where when she gets too strong, it's kind of like easy to counter them. So probably not A. And probably not high B either. And then Yularen, the one that we just looked at a second ago. I think he's fun. I think he can be great as well. The question is really, does Command Villainy agree with an aggressive playstyle? And also, do we have to play that aggressive playstyle with Yularen? Can we also play the reinforcement walkers and the mauls and stuff and the vaders? Not entirely sure, but why not? I mean, again, 5 deploy, 4/6 leader is great. He can get you to the later turns, can take care of some units if he has to. He's the great OB. He's an okay, not great probably, but he's an okay OB target or craving power target. We tried the more aggressive route today, but maybe we can also play him like more mid or even late game-ish. I'm excited for him. I don't think he's A quite, but I think he's higher B. Oh no, let's put him in A for now, but probably lower A, I think is where I would put him. Then you have Dryden, an interesting one as well. Deploys at 7, so that's not great. Having a 5/7 stat line, has Overwhelm. And on the leader side, action, discard a card that costs 6 or more, and then play a unit that costs 5 or less from your hand, and it gains ambush. So giving out ambush is always great. Then if you deployed as a unit, action play a unit from your hand, so no cost restriction there. It gains ambush for this phase. I mean, giving out ambush is great. I think 7 deployment is annoying. 5/7. I mean, at some point, if you deploy at 7, you're going to have a good stat line. Overwhelm is fine as well. We have Plots and Smuggle, so discarding, if you have the deck that can deal with it, might be not as bad. But it has to be a 6 cost or more. And I mean, how many cards are you going to have in the deck that are 6 and more. How many of those do you actually want to keep? If you have a 7 deploy leader, right, you'd still want to have those cards later on as well. So I'm not sold on him. I don't think he's bad, but I would put him in B right now. The ambush is great, like we said. I think Kreese is a tiny bit more interesting. I don't, maybe not stronger, but more interesting for me. But I guess let's put him between Palps and Satine right now. Then Bale, an interesting one as well. He deploys when you have 4 resources and when you discard 2 cards. So he can deploy multiple times just by discarding 2 cards and having at least 4 resources. He's a 3/3, so not great, but having a 3/3 unit all the time does feel okay, I guess. The interesting ability on the leader side is action pay 1. If a friendly unit was defeated this phase, return a friendly resource to its owner's hand. If you do, put the top card of your deck into play as resources. So I think the ability to have all your resources available to you feels good. Having to pay 1, I guess, is okay. I mean, you're not doing that all the time, right? You're doing that looking at your resources. Oh, this card would be great right now. Let's play 1 now, play under curve to have that card for the next turn. I think that can be fine. His unit side is a little less exciting, I guess. Where is he? When you play a card from your resources, heal 1 damage from your base. I guess Smuggle and Plot, but Plot is only when he deploys. But like we said, he can deploy multiple times. I think playing multiple Plots, because with most units, Plots are just going to work once. When you play Yularen and then you have, I don't know, Jar Jar and Palpatine in your decks, they're pretty much dead after deployment. You don't want to play them at all anymore. And sometimes, it's just the cards that you draw or whatever. And being able to play multiple Plots in a game might be strong as well. So, I mean, the healing may be exciting, but I wouldn't play him for that. I think being able to deploy multiple times, being able to have your resources available to you all the time, I think is interesting. I would put him in B. I would put him below Yularen for now, though. But I'm excited where we can take him with the decks. Mon Mothma, I'm really sorry. I know, but where is it?
Rebellions are built on hope.
I know we all have hope, but I mean, we have seen it with Hera, we have seen it with Nala Se. I went through the officials. There's a couple of officials that, yeah, you're fine playing, but do we really want a leader that doesn't do anything just to being able to play officials? I mean, yes, the Palpatine double conning that makes all the tokens come in play ready. Hey, show me the deck, and then yeah, why not? But still, I think it's clunky. I think it's super tough to build a deck. I feel like the +0, +1, all the officials. I mean, it's not bad, sure. She deploys at 5 as a 3/7. It's not bad either. And again, giving all the officials +1 health. I mean, it's a fun ability. But I really think there are not enough strong officials to use her. The same with Nala Se. We thought, yeah, we can play Wrecker in an overwhelming barrage deck, and yeah, I mean, nobody did it, or did it with success, I guess. Next, Dedra. I think Dedra is interesting. I think Dedra is great. I think I'll put her high A. She deploys at 4 as a 2/5. She has the ability to pay on the leader side to pay 1, choose an enemy unit, its controller is dealing 2 damage to that unit, or you draw a card. And I think there's situations, and yes, you're also playing under curve, you have to pay 1, but it can force really tough decisions on the opponent, right? I mean, the thing is, when did she deploys? On 4, if you have more cards in hand, and that either you're going to destroy his units or you're going to have more cards in hand, I think. She gets raid 2, so she's a 4/5 on the 4 resource turn deployment. I think that's okay. I think why not? I mean, is she as strong as Kylo? I don't know, but I think it can force some tough decisions. I think she can be aggressive. She can, and I guess some decks are just not gonna care and just let you draw. I guess. But I'm excited for her. I think she can have a spot. A is maybe, I don't know. I mean A. What does A mean, right? Let's put her in the middle. It's tough. But I think she has a shot. Deploying at 4 as a 2/5 and then raid 2. Her ability is useful, forces tough decisions, right? I mean, there's abilities that just are, yeah. Maybe I overrate her, but whatever. Next up, Price. Hey, deploys at 6 as a 4/6, not bad, I guess. The leader side abilities, pay 1 and you ready a token unit. I don't see it. I think, yeah, it's going to be fun to build a deck with, like, I don't know, scramble fighters, have 8 ready TIE fighters, and when she deploys, she gets +1 +0 for each friendly ready token unit. The fact that they have to be ready is so annoying, right? I mean, I guess early turn you just attack with her. You haven't attacked with the tokens yet. She doesn't generate tokens. It's always like, can she do what Vader does? And she doesn't create the tokens. Do we like tokens? I'm not sure. I think I like tokens in space because not a lot of decks were ready for this. Maybe, I mean, she can also create already TIE Fighter tokens, and TIE Fighter tokens also count for her buffing, right? But I'm not sold on her. I think I put her in D, honestly. I think maybe I'm wrong, but it's just already a token unit. Are you going to play upgrades on that token unit? I mean, the opponent's going to see it. And of course, I feel like she has also that niche where it's like, oh, you're not ready for this, then you're going to lose. But once she's like strong or people know that deck exists, it's going to be tough to like win games because I think it's easily answered. I just feel like her ability is not general enough. I don't know. Which brings us to Cassian Andor.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just wrong with him, but I'm so excited to play him. I think he's like a rebellion in person, right? He's like so fragile, but so aggressive. It's like, are we going to be able to kill the Empire, or is the Empire going to crush us? He deploys at 6 as a 6/2 and has all those weird abilities where stuff just doesn't die. So on the leader side, friendly units that have damaged their opponent's base, this phase can't be attacked. Yes, they can still be destroyed by card abilities, but you have to have the answer, right? I mean, Control probably has the answer. Sure, it's going to be tougher against those, but I mean, it's the same as Sabine. But like, damage the base. So K2 with Overwhelm, Poe Dameron with his ability and stuff. They're just, if they damage the base, nobody can attack them. And I think against a couple decks, this is going to be super strong. It's again with him as well. If people see that he's super strong, are we going to have answers? I mean, probably, right? But I think I'm excited for him. And then when he deploys as a 6/2 with Overwhelm, when you have initiative, this dude cannot be defeated by having no remaining HP and can't be defeated by enemy card ability. So he pretty much cannot die, I think. Minus whatever is not going to kill him. Force Lightning, of course, is just going to remove the ability. Then he's dead with 2 resources, I guess, which is, he's going to hate that card. But other than that, I think it's annoying that he deploys at 6. I think a 5 deployment Cassian would be amazing. But I'm excited to try him out, especially after rotation and Sabine is gone. Is he going to be the rebel? 6 is probably late, but I think he has a shot. I'm excited. And then another one that I was excited and now don't. I think I'm going to put him high C. Luthen Rail, 5 deployment, 2/7 rebel. It's so annoying that you have to attack and your unit has to die, and then on the leader side you get to deal 1 damage to a unit or a base. I mean, I get it. You can trade upwards. You can like control what kind of trades you wanna do. But I mean, the opponent is not stupid either. They just attack your. I don't know. I think it's weird that you have to attack and it has to die. It has to die in like combat or whatever. I mean, fine. Then the opponent destroys my unit. I can tap in tap him and ping base or a unit. But you have to run everything into the other units. Yes, you're trading upwards, I get that. I don't know if that's the game plan for aggressive heroism. I don't think there's enough, not overwhelm. There's not enough K2s to do. I mean, of course, doing that with a K2 is fine, because then he dies, he gets 1 additional damage, he does the overwhelm and everything. I like the unit when or him on the unit side when you actually then deal 2 damage to everything, and you actually do it multiple times, so you don't have to tap him. Maybe this with Mon Mothma, right? You just attack with everything again, let everything die, and then you just deal some kind of damage to the base. But I mean, I have to see it first. I don't know.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yes. Sly Moore is another one that I don't know what to do with. I mean, deploys at 5 as a 3/6. I mean, can't complain there. I like her unit ability on attack. You might, or you may deal 2 damage to an exhausted unit. That's great. But really, you want to play, or you want to pay 1, create a spy token if there's 4 exhausted enemies or units among any players in play. Is that really what you want to do? I don't know. Pay 1 for a spy token when 4 exhausted units are in game. I'm sorry, I don't see it. C3PO, we have played him. I still have hope. He deploys at 4 as a 1/6, which is not great. Yes, I get it. We played him as a droid deck, more or less. I think Babu Frick has to be in the deck because it gives you the ability to attack with 6, right? And I think his tapping or exhausting ability is not that bad. I think, yes, on the leader side, it's a little bit annoying that you have to play something or attack with something first and then pay 1 to tap something. You're not always going for the tapping, right? Sometimes you just want to play on curve. You're just like, whatever. But if you really do want to tap like a leader or whatever, you attack with something or you play something, he deploys and then you tap him immediately. On the unit side, and yes, he deploys at 4, so that makes him a little stronger, I guess. You can easily tap something with Fleet Lieutenant because he's a rebel, with Babu Frick, tapping Babu Frick, attacking with him, and then immediately tapping something. I think that's a great ability. I'm not entirely sure if you have to play the droid synergies or if it's just a rebel and you want to play I don't know, high cost rebels as well. You maybe don't want to play Tarkin Town like we did. I think that there's some exploring for him. I wouldn't put him in A quite yet. I think I would put him middle B. I think Jabba might be stronger. I think that's it. Padme Amidala, I think an interesting one. Deploys at 6 as a 3/8. 8 is great. I think the stats line are fine. 4 attack on a 6 deployment leader would not be bad either. When you reveal or discard 1 or more cards from your hand, you may exhaust this leader. If you do, deal 1 damage to a unit. I like this ping mechanism a lot more than, let's say, Luthen Rails. Yes, I'm not sure if there's a lot of disclose or discard cards that allow us to trigger this ability, but I think we can build around it. I think we can make a deck that we can ping consistently with this leader, and then when she is deployed, when you reveal or discard 1 or more cards from your hand, it does the same thing. It just doesn't, just exactly the same. When you discard 1 or more card from your hand, yeah. I think she's alright. I think I wouldn't put her in A. Maybe B, maybe even behind C3PO, just because I hope for C3PO to be strong. Brings us to the second last, Sabe. Deploy 5, has a 3/6. I think that's great. Leia stats, she has a rate 1. When a friendly unit deals, on the leader side, when a friendly unit deals combat damage to a base, you may exhaust this leader. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of the defending player's deck, discard 1 of those cards. I think it's a fun ability. I think it can also be strong. I think there are going to be tons of decks that just don't care that much. like all the aggressive decks, it's just like, oh, of course, it kind of hurts when you discard my Poe, but I'm gonna have enough cards to just like annoy you anyway. But especially also with Obi playing something off of the deck of the opponent might be fun. But I think the crazy thing about her is then her unit ability. When this unit deals combat damage to a base, and yes, she always has to attack base. Has to attack base. Look at the defending player's hand. You may discard a card from it. I think that's crazy. I think being able to constantly, and yes, she's gonna die at some point because she's only a 3/6, and the raid 1 is annoying as well, like with Leia. But if you discard already 2 cards, 2 turns, you discard 2 cards from the opponent. Yes, they draw something. Maybe they draw a better or even card, whatever. But I think discarding the card that the opponent wants to play, I think is great. So I think I will put her in A. I think between Yularen, I'm just excited to play Yularen. I think Dedra is fun too, but probably not as strong. I imagine her with, I don't know, Ahsoka, all the disruptive cunning cards where you just discard cards from the opponent's hand. You discard cards from top of the deck. You see the 2 cards and just decide what he is actually drawing. Of course, you can't be sure, but I think she's going to be interesting. And then last but not least, DJ deploys at 6 for a 4/6. He brings the 2 cunning aspects. I really do think, and losing aspects so far has been annoying with the Anakin, with the Raven, whatever. I think losing, Anakin. No, they just give you 1 color and heroism or villainy, right? I think losing heroism and villainy is not that bad. Maybe I'm wrong. I think especially in cunning, because cunning has so many good double cunning cards. So his ability is interesting, right? When on the leader side, choose a friendly unit. If you do play a unit from your hand, it costs 1 less, and then the chosen unit, so your unit captures the unit that you play. You get the when played effect, let's say Bodhi Rook, whatever or Cantina Bouncer. You play Cantina Bouncer for 4, you bounce something from the board, and then a unit that you have in play captures it. And you have to have a unit because you have to choose a unit first. You cannot just like play it for 1 less and then, oh, nobody can capture it. And then you like bounce, you new adventure the unit or whatever, and then, it just gets rescued and is then on your board. If you have tons, and yes, Cunning has tons of good when played effects, you play those cards for those effects, right? And yes, they are not on the board right away. You have his ship as well that gets +1, +0, or +1/+1 for each captured unit. So if you have that in play, it's even more easy to like pull it off. And then when he's deployed on 6, like we said, friendly units that are rescued enter play ready. So maybe you want to deploy or rescue them, new adventure, the card that captures everything when he's deployed. Maybe not. He has Saboteur. I think there is something to him. I think Cunning again has enough of crazy when played effects that is makes sure that we can take care of or take advantage of the playing stuff for 1 less, even though it's not on the board. And having a leader that gives us the double cunning, and then having a second aspect, so we can play cunning and still have a second aspect in there, so the cunning card with the double cunning aspect, and still have a second aspect, I think may be so interesting. And yes, we're losing on villain and heroism. I don't think that's the worst, but I think there's something to him. So those are all the 18 leaders. I think it's interesting. I think Bale, Jabba. I think Jabba can also go in A. I think Yularen also wins a lot with the limited format. I think he's going to be so strong with limited. But I think this is our list. After you've commented on what card or what booster you want to win, also let me know in the comments what you think of our list. And with that, I think I leave you. Have a nice week, and we see each other next week. Take care.